Hey, how we doing here? It is Friday. Tomorrow is the last day of September for 2023, and last week was the first day of fall. So last weekend was the first day of fall. So we get the first week of fall. Last part of September, we start the year. It's kind of surprising it's here already, but wow, it's already here. So today's topic is defining spirit of balancing the triad. So this is basically part three. The past two videos I've covered body and mind. Balancing the triad is body, mind, spirit, what I talk about here. So let's kind of go into spirit, because overall we want to talk about being optimal health and wellness. You're going to take a holistic approach to your body, your mind, and your spirit. So there's interconnection between all of them. They cover our health on all levels. And going deeper into those provides you an enhanced wellness. It's not just health, but we're also going into wellness. And you've heard me describe quite a bit in here. I believe we are spiritual beings in a physical body, and the mind connects the two together. So we're going to cover spirit today. And just like the others two, we break them down into three different aspects. So for spirit, it's personal spirituality, communal spirituality, and environmental spirituality. Personal spirituality. This is the connection to yourself. It's knowing who you are, what your values and morals are, what you stand for, what you stand against. It's also learning about and accepting the dark shadow, our shadow self. And there's also a light side. But the dark side is the part of us that has guilt, shame, fears, it's weakness. Most of us prefer to kind of ignore it, but it is still part of us. And it's learning to accept that and make us kind of whole. It's in connecting to yourself, personal spirituality, excuse me, learning your values and morals. Connecting to yourself usually involves spending alone time, getting quiet with your thoughts. And if you have problems with that, if it's a challenge to you, then that's letting you know there's some work to do. If you start sitting in a quill and you start getting a variety of thoughts coming in, you might be able to work on your own, or you might have to get some professional help, either some type of counseling or something like that, because we definitely should all be able to have some time with our quiet with our thoughts. And again, if you have a challenge with that, that's letting you know you got something to work through, either on yourself or maybe with some help. Second aspect is communal spirituality. This is the connection to the people around you. And having a strong support group is part of a healthy life. And it's definitely important to have those people around you when you deal with these like difficult situations or you have to manage your health issues. You want that support group around you. Now, this includes your community. And in today's world, it's in person as well as virtual, like we have here. Now, a community could be joining some type of exercise group, volunteering, a religious community. In general, we're talking about we want you to kind of be open and receptive to new relationships, whether that's romantic, friend, business, professional, whatever it's going to be. Be in a group and having those that nice support people around you. And the third one is environmental spirituality. Now, this is your connections to your general environment, which is your home, your workplace, your social environment, personal, religious, spiritual locations. But it's also, so your environment, general, those locations, and it's also your connection to nature, spending time in nature or bringing the outside in, which could be plants or your animal companions. And sometimes with nature, just getting out, most of us time we're in these concrete boxes, we're kind of blocked in. It's getting outside, being in the environment and getting some of that benefits just being out in nature. Sometimes it's referred to as earthy, but there's a lot of benefits right there. And environmental spirituality is also your connection to something beyond yourself. Now, whether that is the universe, whether it is nature, God, whatever you choose it to be, it's just having something, that belief, that's something it's important to you. Overall, having that connection to something beyond you. Sometimes people's just nature. Otherwise, it's science. But regardless, it's something beyond you. So that is breaking down the aspect of spirit in body, mind, and spirit from the balancing the triad. So you take all this together. You work on your body, you work on your mind all together, holistic approach, get those interconnections in there, and it's you have that well-being. Excuse me. It's intercomplex there, but realizing when you work on those on all levels, you work on yourself what you can. And then you got a kind of greater sense of what's going on around you. You have a greater sense of purpose. You get happiness, fulfillment. And you get embarking on a journey, and overall life's much easier to do. It's by working those three different elements that I was able to deal with cancer relatively. It's how I was able to deal with some type of suicidal thoughts just before cancer stuff. But regardless, it's one of the ways I realized I've been taking care of myself over about 20 years now. And it makes a difference. And it's always taking those baby steps. But that's what I got for you. If you want some help to work in your spirit, in the description, you'll find a link to my Facebook group. One of the trainings there is 5 minutes of quiet time. And that's giving you some ideas to get quiet. And that's 5 minutes cumulative throughout the day. It's taking maybe a minute here, a minute there, a minute there. Maybe some ideas about how to go through and do that. But that's a link in the description. That's what I got for you. So have yourself a great weekend as you wrap up September. And I will catch you on Monday for the first part of October. So have yourself a great one. Catch you next time. Take care and balancing to you. Bye-bye.